Hey, my name is Brock from Little Tybee, and we're here recording the song for Shaking Through. So what's the plan? Should we set up, full band in a circle?
Yeah. I think we'll just do that and kind of have everyone like blast the song out in here, and then we'll figure out how to do the basic track.
Little Tybee is comprised of Josh Martin on electric 8-string guitar, Nirvana Kelly on violin, Chris Case on keyboard and synthesizer, Pat Brooks on drums, Ryan Donald on electric bass, and I play acoustic guitar and sing. I think Little Tybee has a strong chemistry because we've just gone through a lot of struggles together and successes together, but it's just something that we all wholeheartedly believe in and have sacrificed a lot. We share a passion very strongly in that it's not a hobby that we do as music. It's been such a part of our lives for so long. We aren't musicians by choice. It's like we are musicians because it's so regular in what we do in life.
Did you cut these yourself?
Yeah, I got a hole saw bit from Lowe's. Like
Was this the first one you tried to do?
Yeah, that was the. There's that kind of sound, and there's a more percussive, like that kind of thing. But then a lot of times
I don't know how that sound came out of what you just did.
I feel like I'm really fortunate to be able to play with the members of Little Tybee. They're all really amazing players, and I think my biggest strength in the band is to be able to identify their strengths and to bring them out.
So what tempo did you count at the very top? What was that count off at? 98. Okay. And you said you guys typically track with a click.
So we've never been in a situation in the studio where we've had to work with a producer in the past.
Did it waver?
Yes, but it's supposed to waver. Like all those breaks, they retard a little bit, they come back in. I don't see how you could do that as effectively with the click.
When John made the suggestion of getting away from the click track for this song, we were, pretty apprehensive about it, just because we were very protective about the way we create. We've been recording together for a long time, and we've just never done not click. We put a lot of time into orchestration and vary the minutia of the songs, you know? We've never even thought of that as a possibility because we're so meticulous and it's just so much work, and by the end of it, it's like you're faking what would come naturally if you just didn't use a click at all and just kind of relied on the other musicians to stick it in the pocket with you.
Yeah, it definitely feels like you guys are being pulled along. I'll indulge your request one more time with one more slower tempo.
Okay. Seems like the general theme and philosophy of this place is to trust in your own musicianship and trust in the fact that you're able to play these songs live and that you should be able to translate that into a studio without a click.
The part where it slows down, the da-da-da, has a natural one without the click, and it's sounding really forced now.
Yeah. All right. Should we just abandon?
I think we should go back to what we were doing.
All right. Scratch click.
Scratch click.
I'm really interested in seeing bands that find different ways of engaging with their audience. So any chance we can work on a project that sparks our creative interest, we're super excited about it.
Little Tybee is always working on some new creative project, whether it's building our own merch box, creating interesting packaging for our music, or putting on an event. We're always looking to stretch our creative boundaries. For example, we threw a party where we collaborated with the chef who had synesthesia. She created a menu based on all of the flavors she gathered from listening to our music, and then she served them to all the attendees while we played behind a curtain. We scored a book of illustrations called Dreamer Boy Dan, in which we wrote music inspired by 10 awesome drawings, each with a different vibe and feel to match the visuals. But the project we are working on now is a new way for us to deliver our music to Little Tybee fans. I sculpted a figure of a business tycoon smoking a cigar and holding a briefcase. And in his briefcase is a hard drive that links to a central server. The idea is that we can send you new content whenever it becomes available. Well, I bought a foreign factory.
Do you have water out there, Brock?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry.
Is that a raspy?
Oh, it was a tad.
Okay.
Sorry, that was passive.
The song we recorded for this Shaking Through session is called The Alchemist. The Alchemist is this statue. I wanted to create a figure that was easily recognizable as a figure of corporate greed and corruption. This guy is the record executive. He is the banking thief.
Well, I bought a foreign factory, 20,000 employees slaving away for me. Did I say slaves? I meant to say people money. How lucky they are to be seen by me. 'Cause I'm the alchemist of them.
It's almost humorous and sad at the same time. I feel like I inherently create content that's got kind of like a tongue-in-cheek feel to it, but still attempts to relay like a serious message.
That was awesome. That sounds real nice.
Cool.
I think we should just run a couple of like
Okay.
full takes and
Okay.
get you like fully
Okay.
immersed into the song.
I'm out for finding pure creation, pure and honest creation. That's kind of what Little Tybee aims for. In whatever form that may be, it might be something that we have a hand in that doesn't have to do with music, but I just want us to be an entity that facilitates something new and exciting for us. I'd like to believe that one day Little Tybee will be kind of a base camp for creative endeavors, whether it be a puppet show or a video game or literature or whatever we might want to collaborate with other artists on creating. I mean, the music is just another branch of that idea, and perhaps it'll be a catalyzer for bringing all of these different elements together.
Shaking Through is produced by Weathervane Music, a nonprofit dedicated to supporting independent music and the community that surrounds it. Your support helps sustain this series, which creates bold new art and resources to inspire the independent music community. To get involved, go to weathervanemusic.org.